What is up, guys? Lunchbox here, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about one of the main reasons why Metallica is hated is because of Lars Ulrich. And it's not just because of his drumming style. Personally, I don't like it, but me and my friend had a discussion about this one time. Personally, I don't like it. I mean, it's fun as hell to air drum, but I mean, it's fun to play on real drums because I'm actually good, you know. But so let's just jump right into it. So just like in my last video, I talked about the whole Napster situation back in '99 and 2000, and how Lars handled that. He decided to sue Napster, and they had to shut down. And I agree with what he did. Some people actually saw it as like Lars Ulrich was, you're already this giant band, one of the biggest and richest bands in the world. Well, yeah, you could look at it from that perspective and they're being giant babies, or you can look at it from a real perspective, or a good perspective, a different perspective. You can look at it from a different perspective and say, yeah, well, he's standing up for the little dudes, you know. Second, him and James Hetfield are the reason why Jason Newsted left. So, Jason Newsted decided to leave Metallica. He wasn't fired like Dave Mustaine was. He just downright decided to leave because James and Lars were interfering with his side project he was going to start, and they said no, it's Metallica or nothing. And he was like, fuck it, nothing. And he left in 2003, right after they got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I personally think that was a dick move. They shouldn't have done that. They should have let him go do his side projects, because a lot of other singers have their own side project. Like, they've been in these bands for many, many years, and they got their own side project going, and, the rest of the band doesn't care. And, I think that would also be a good way for Jason Newsted to get more publicity, because, unlike Cliff Burton, he didn't really get as much attention as I feel he deserved. And that can also be said for all bassists who don't get much attention. I don't think they get enough. What I like about a lot of bands, especially like Nirvana, let me just use this as an example. They put the bassist at the same level. What Kurt Cobain did was what was kind of unheard of at that time, almost, with the exception of the Chili Peppers. But Dave Grohl, I don't know the name. Y'all are gonna fucking kill me for this, but I do not know the name of the bassist, because I honestly don't give a shit enough. I'm getting hate comments. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna just delete it, move on. Well, and Kurt Cobain, though Kurt Cobain put them all at the same playing field. That's actually why he didn't play solos, is because he didn't want to get all the attention. Well, I feel that side project probably could have given Jason Newsted that attention that he deserved. Now, of course, Robert Trujillo is always at the front, always goofing off. Like if you watch a video of Seek and Destroy at Quebec Magnetic, he's like spinning around and acting all fun, stage present. He's very stage present. That's a good way to describe it. Yeah. Thirdly, is Lars's drumming style. Well, as you know, in a lot of metal bands, Megadeth, listen to Holy War's Punishments too. That's one of the best Megadeth drumming songs I can think of. Slayer, oh my god, Dave Lombardo is one of the greatest drummers of all time, in my opinion. I love him to death. I don't really listen to much Anthrax, but I'm pretty sure they're good. Drummer? Yes. I don't know. I don't listen to Anthrax. But his drumming style is a wee bit slow compared to others. Now, me and my friend were discussing, what if they had a drummer like Joey Jordison or Dave Lombardo in Metallica? They would probably sound a hell of a lot better. Well, we tried that ourselves. It actually didn't quite sound as good as we thought, so we know it. And then we came to the conclusion, certain bands sound better with simple drummers. And we made a comparison to Phil Rudd of AC/DC. And, those, a lot of bands like that just work better with simple drum beats, because if you add complicated crap, it's gonna kind of take away from that essence of distortion. I don't know. Just take away from the essence. Now, I will say this before I conclude this video. Yes, he may not be the best drummer, but my God, is he a musical genius. He knows what sounds good. All the best riffs were half Lars, half James. Especially, yeah, all the best riffs on their most popular album, the Black Album, were written by James and Lars. Now, in the early days, first four, all of the good ones were by Cliff, James, and Lars. But Lars had something to do with every single album. And their new album was written just by James and Lars. Which I think is great, because they kind of do it better. I mean, I'm not saying Kirk Hammett should be left out, but I'm saying if he knows it's crap, don't try and present it in an interview. He said, yeah, I realize those riffs that I lost are kind of bad, so losing my phone didn't really matter anyways. So, yeah, this video is a lot shorter than the other one. Oh, also, I don't have any music going because I honestly didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get up to go and put on some music. And, yeah. So, that concludes it. Concludes this video. So, keep it metal, my friends.